Hello, Dr. Wilborn. I just want to say this is my third journal, and I really enjoy doing this. I think it's beneficial to be able to record yourself, and I think it's a neat that you're doing this and allowing this. It's definitely a beneficial both to hear it and be able to speak things out. Is a little bit easier for math people than writing things. But today's journal, I would want to discuss the today really helped being in groups with teachers that teach in elementary school or lower levels because we were doing all of basic uh, math like integers, like when we did the diamond problems. I thought that was really cool how we could do those diamond problems, and when she introduced that, I was just like, wow, you could apply that in so many different ways that you could put that in multiple areas that I teach in the course too. So I'm definitely gonna be able to use that this year, and hopefully by using that, it's a little bit easier for the students. Maybe even do a little mental math as well. Become better at it. Good practice. So the diamond problems are really neat, and my group. I didn't get it at first, but then they were able to just be like, boom, and then I got it. It's amazing when you work with someone that, they've worked with it before and how easy it is. The other thing that was really neat was the base 10 blocks. I've never used those before, and again, Emily really helped me out with this because she, as you saw, was used these before and was very good at it. But the base 10 blocks was really good understanding multiplying two-digit integers together. It's so much easier now. I mean, it was amazing. I never noticed that pattern, so I call it a trick, but it was really cool how we're able to do that, and it's really that simple. And again, that's something I'm going to take even in my geometry class because I think kids would be interested in seeing that idea and get a better understanding and concrete idea to that. Let's see. The hands-on equations that we did, definitely going to use that. The one thing I came up with the problem with was like, I don't have base 10 blocks. I don't have the algebra tiles. I don't have the scales. And I was like, well, what do I use? And then some of the people that do use it, like Emily and Ashley, they were like, well, you can use jelly beans for the scale. And since the scale's on paper, you can use it that way. But I also liked what you used on the computer because it also showed that the scale is going up and down, and I think that's one thing students don't realize, that a scale is meant to go up and down and keep things equal, and I think that's a very basic idea I need to make sure they even know before we do that. But they gave me some ideas like jelly beans, and then students can eat them, or lima beans, so then if they do eat them it's going to be disgusting. But she gave me different ideas that I can use for the algebra tiles, and yeah, the equations were good. The one thing I did find a little difficult were when we were doing going really fast with the algebra tiles with the quadratics. I even told my group that it's something I'm actually, if I get algebra tiles, which hopefully next year I will, that I'm actually have to go home and practice them myself because it was a little weird doing that, and I never did that, and we kind of went through pretty quick, and I am definitely gonna have to practice that myself. So that's something that I'm going to have to learn with the kids as well, but I don't know if I'd feel comfortable teaching that quite yet. When we did the basic algebra tiles, multiplying x's and stuff like that, that was pretty simple, but the quadratics was a little bit tricky to see. But the last thing was I have to say is that the quadratics and how you guys use the diamond method, I thought was very interesting. It's so cool when math can make it so much easier with all the little tricks. I mean, we were doing that quadratic at the end with a being bigger than 1, and it was amazing how there was 3 different ways we were shown, and it's like, that's why I like math, is the any ways possible, and then the tricks and how the numbers work together is just really amazing. I truly, it's like day after day after day. It's like you learn more and more and more, and you want to put more and more and more into your teaching as well. So just like my geometry next year, I put everything in where I want it, where I'm going to have to take whatever I'm taking from here and put it into the sections that I have for each course next year, and where I want to use it. So a lot of the stuff we've been doing is going to be good for the beginning of the year. Today is going to be good for the integer, which is the very first unit I do with the kids. So I'm definitely going to be spending more time there and making sure they have a better concept and grasp of numbers, because they can do math better if they can understand how to use the numbers. So, but that's all I have for this journal. So I will see you tomorrow. All right, thanks. Bye.